Hey y'all, we have several rounds of storms that are expected to roll in on us over the next several days, starting today. And so I am out in the garden. We do have some things that are blushing, and I just want to harvest everything that I can so that I don't lose anything to these storms. The other thing I need to do is make sure that all of my plants are as secure as possible, because where I live in Southeast Louisiana, our spring storms can be quite volatile, and then our spring rolls into summer, which is hurricane season. So at this point in the season, I need to make sure that everything is safe and secure in my yard. I don't know if you can tell, but it has already started raining here, and it's only going to get worse. So a quick glance at the garden, you can see some things are already trellised up nicely to their support here. So I don't expect to have issues. This bed and these supports have been through many hurricanes. This is quite established here on this property. But unfortunately, I ran out of string. So this one is in the Lord's hands for right now, which is my yellow pear. Hopefully I actually get a yellow pear off of this to taste. I have a baby cucumber in here. I am mainly concerned with my tomatoes. This is the speckled Roman. This is my first year growing this. Should be a nice paste tomato. And then I have some blushing garden paste. Nice size garden paste. Really wanted to come out and spray, as you can see, but with all the rain we have coming in, I may just have to sit tight on that and spray once this weather has passed. Now I have a whole lot of things growing in here. We need to figure out how to get him connected to this trellis going this way. I think I'm going to prop it up like that. Now, this side of the yard, I actually have some more mature cucumbers in here, my chaos garden. This one's actually a little bit over for me. That's okay. The worms will like it. The worms like everything in the cucumber and melon family. This one is perfect. And I still have 3 more small ones coming off of that plant. Now, thankfully, this side of the yard here does not have plants that are super tall. So as long as they are tied to their reflector stakes, they should make it through these storms with no issues. Now, because I'm harvesting a bunch of paste tomatoes and it's the first paste tomatoes of the season, I'm also going to grab me a jalapeno to make my first batch of salsa. Aren't these pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, by far, my biggest concern and worry in my yard is my wall of hydroponic tomatoes. So I don't know if you can tell, the peppers will be fine, but the tomatoes was my biggest concern. We were able to go out and harvest more bamboo, and this is what we came up with. It is very old-fashioned, but now is the time when we're going to be putting this to the test. The truth is, I never expected these tomatoes to get this big here. I grew in grow bags along here for years and nothing ever did as well. And I honestly thought it was just because of the lack of light. But clearly, if you give them what they need, they will thrive. And hopefully we don't lose any of these plants to the storms. Now, I don't know if you can tell just how big some of these tomatoes are getting. This is the Cherokee Carbon and the garden paste, but it would be a real shame if I lost any of these plants at this point in the season. But I am going to get to harvest today our first banana leg. This is going to be hardest part is going to be getting these fruits out of there. Oh wow, that just fell off. So this is the banana leg. It is a new to me variety, a yellow paste variety. So I'm really excited about adding this into my salsa. I think it's going to add a nice pop of color. And now I'm going to harvest the cherry falls. I've actually already harvested a few of these and they are amazing. I actually really like the flavor of them, which for me, I don't always like cherry tomatoes, but these both taste great and are very, very, very prolific. And I am taking anything that's blushing because I really don't want to lose anything. And they are growing both out the front and the back of my system. And in my poorly neglected greenhouse, I have a bunch of red super sweet 100s growing in here that I'm going to harvest as well. This is all from volunteer plants. I have not planted any of these. They are constantly reseeding in my greenhouse, growing out of the cracks in the bricks. And what's even weirder about these is that we have bacterial wilt in the greenhouse, but yet these keep reseeding and keep coming back and producing time after time. Now I'm gonna add that onto tonight's dinner. Now I'm not taking them all. I don't need them all. They will keep growing. Well, all in all, not bad considering the circumstances. And we will obviously need to be very diligent over the next few days of coming out and checking on the plants. It's really been raining on me the entire time I've been out here. I'm not sure if the camera picks that up or not, but we were able to get enough secured and we were able to get our trellis for the hydroponic tomatoes built in enough time for these upcoming storms. And now all that's left to do is wait and see what makes it and what struggles. But it'll be a good test run for hurricane season either way. The good news is I know exactly what I'm going to be making with this. First a batch of salsa and then a nice Greek orzo pasta salad. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see just how much I'm able to harvest this summer in my small backyard garden, I encourage you to subscribe. And until next time, stay blessed.